Welcome, one and all. This is the Ancient Journey. On today's journey, Vicky and Casey. But before we get started, don't forget, if you enjoy our content, hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe. Now let's get started. Love makes us do strange things. Vicky White is about to retire. It's her last day on the job at the Lauderdale County Detention Center in Florence, Alabama. And shortly after 9 a.m., Vicky, who's the Assistant Director of Corrections, tells co-workers that she has to take Casey Cole White, who is not related to her, and a convicted felon facing murder charges, to the county courthouse for a mental health evaluation. As she's gathering up her things, she also tells colleagues that she's feeling under the weather and would likely go to see a doctor after she dropped Casey off for his evaluation. Detention center cameras capture Vicky leaving the detention center on the morning of April 29th, with Casey walking just behind her in his leg shackles and handcuffs. The pair walks out of the jailhouse around 9:41 a.m. And as the hours go by, Vicky never returns with Casey. She never made it to the courthouse. Casey White is not in his cell. Deputies begin to try to reach Vicky by her cell phone, but it goes directly to voicemail. Vicky White's police vehicle shows up on surveillance video in town at a local shopping center and also shown driving through town, but the two have not been seen. Casey White was serving a 75-year sentence for a 2015 crime spree where he held people at gunpoint, attempted to murder his ex-girlfriend, stole several cars, and even murdered a dog. It's believed that Vicky may be in danger, perhaps being overpowered or kidnapped by Casey White. And as more details come out, that thought changes to the idea that Vicky may have been coerced or forced into helping Casey, since it would have been so out of character for Vicky to do anything like this. But Vicky, who is about to retire, had sold her home just a few months ago, and strangely, had not completed her retirement paperwork. Soon the opinion of Vicky starts to change. Inmates talk in prison, and Lauderdale Prison is no different, and the story that the inmates tell investigators is of a special relationship between Vicky and Casey. In fact, it's a relationship that goes back quite a while. Casey and Vicky White were in contact by phone since 2020, when Casey was in another correctional facility. Casey ended up transferred to the Lauderdale County facility in 2020 after confessing to the 2015 murder of a woman named Connie Ridgway. On top of discovering Casey and Vicky's 2-year relationship, investigators also discover that the day prior to helping him escape, Vicky checked into a hotel within walking distance from the shopping center where she left her patrol car. From there, the two went on the run in an orange Ford Edge that Vicky had bought recently under a fake name. That car was found abandoned on a rural road in Tennessee. It looked as though they were trying to spray paint it green. Vicky and Casey, however, are still nowhere to be found. Warrants have been issued for Vicky and Casey. U.S. Marshals have released photos of Vicky with shorter and darker hair, disguises she may be using to avoid detection. But Casey Cole White is hard to miss. He's 6'9" and weighs 340 pounds, with brown hair and hazel eyes. He has numerous tattoos, including a horseshoe on his chest and a Confederate flag on his back with the words Southern Pride. Casey is 39 years old. Vicky Sue White is 5'5" and 145 pounds, with blonde hair and brown eyes. Vicky is 57 years old. Casey White and Vicky White should be considered armed and dangerous. At minimum, they have the handgun that White carried as her service revolver working at the jail. Police believe the two may now be armed with a semi-automatic rifle and a shotgun as well. Casey had promised if he was ever released, he would kill the victim of his first crime, his ex-girlfriend, and has been described as someone who will literally do anything and everything, including killing, including kidnapping, including killing animals or putting children in danger to get what he wants. If you have information or spot either of these two, you're encouraged to call 911 and do not approach them. Thanks for watching, and thanks for sharing the journey.